Students, in this video we are going to see the topic of under the module 1, which is differential calculus 1, and we are going to learn some introduction topic of your differential calculus and also for the applications of differential calculus. Okay, so this is near first model. So we have seen the many problem like in under for this model. So we can see how it has come and like where we can able to apply after studying this differential calculus. The calculus was developed independently by Isaac Newton and also for the Leibniz. So as of now we couldn't able to find it who has invented first, but it is therefore the both the persons have a major responsible for this the calculus developed. Okay, the calculus is there in everywhere. So you can see where it is the changes is happening either in increasing or in the decreasing part. We can use to tell it is for the calculus. Okay, so there will be two type of calculus is there. One is for the differential calculus and the other one is in the integral calculus. In the mathematics, the differential calculus is used to find the rate of change of a quantity with respect to other. So wherever you can see the changes based on the quantity with respect to the others, the calculus has been used it. Okay, in case of finding a function as increasing or decreasing function in a graph, also the differential like calculus has been used it. Okay, either in decreasing function or it will be in the increasing functions. To find the maximum and the minimum value of a curve, you can go with any particular curve in the graph. You can find the maximum value or in the minimum value most required for the calculus, and to find the approximate value of small changes in a quantity. Okay, in the mathematical we can tell in the real life applications of differential calculus are the calculation of profit and loss with respect to the business using the graphs. The major role for the differential calculus is that to calculate your profit and loss, and the calculations of the rate of changes of the temperature. So how that the temperature is changing it you can able to find out by using your differential calculus. Okay, and like it's like for example initial stage how the temperature, and after for 10 minutes, after for 3 minutes what is the temperature. You can take it one coffee and like if it is in warm when it is in initial stage, okay, the temperature is some you can make it some degree, the temperature is there. Then after 10 minutes it won't be a like in same temperature what is the initial stage, because based on the surrounding temperature the temperature will vary. Okay, in that what type what is the temperature after the 10 minutes, okay, or the particular temperature when it will reach in the particular hours, like after 1 hour what is the temperature, or if you have some 45-degree temperature at which time it will be reaching or it will be there in the cool. All those things a calculation part you can use it for the using the differential calculus. This calculating the temperature like a major method has been used for Newton's law of cooling. Okay, that is a major method for solving your differential calculus to find your temperature. The calculation of speed or distance covered such as miles per hour, kilometers per hour. Okay, so you can like etc, you can able to calculate the speed or distance. It can be in terms of hours or kilometers, all those things. And to derive many physics equations, this differential calculus are being used it. So you can into the real applications, and from the like in the earth you can able to calculate for the position of the star. So that is a major part will be having for your differential calculus, and you can it is for differential calculus is there in astronomy, and you can calculate now everyone are seeing that cricket, you can see with the camera you can when the bowler will throw the ball and you can see that the pitch of the ball, right? So one you can see that review or the highlights they'll mention it like in particular person if 6 ball 1 hour they are throwing it, and all the colors they have 6 colors difference they made it for each ball where it is pitched, okay, on the ground. So that calculation is done by using your differential calculus. So easily you can able to calculate the calculus in engineering field. So many examples of the uses of calculus are found in the mechanical engineering, such as computing the surface area of complex objectives to determine the frictional forces, and you can designing a pump according to the flow rate and head. Okay, calculating the power provided by a battery systems. So the major role the differential calculus in the engineering field, when it's coming for the hardware, like in mechanical engineering for example has been given it. So when you can able to calculate, it's like just this three simple example has been mentioned it. So, right, when you are computing the some surface area, wherever the changes is happening, right, the flow of rate and the head, okay, the changes is happening, that calculation part you can use it, and the calculating the power provided by the battery systems also has been used it. So apart from this mechanical engineering, there will be other engineering field is there for the architecture and for the civil engineers, like can constructing the one buildings, right? So you can able to that is using for the differential calculus, you can easily can able to find the solutions wherever you are lagging to get that problems of differentiations. The differential calculus will give for the proper solutions. See, now from the you can book the ticket for the flight, right? So what you can make it, you can able to get your reaching time, boarding time, everything. Okay, so all the calculate, like the you can predict it. If you start the flight in one particular place, you can able to reach your point. All the calculation is done by using a differential calculus. Okay, the calculate time to reach the highest point, so you can calculate the highest point where it is going to reach. Okay, all those things, and also to calculate initial velocity from the total time of flight. So total time of that flight we can able to calculate. Okay, so now you can see that from by using the coding, easily you can code it by the flight operator, like it can be reaching time or traveling time, or like if you want to reach only the particular one place, or once you reach the highest point when you are traveling on the flight itself, we can able to calculate. All the datas will be there. The pilot used to do that, all the reaching time, the highest point, and for the flow, how the flight will be running, all those things. It can be depends with the weather, and depends on your time. All it is like the changes is happening, right? So in everywhere we can able to use for your differential calculus. Okay, so this is all the few examples for the differential calculus. So it is there in the science also. You can go for the human sculpts, right, in the body, that is there for the biomedical. We have used it for your drugs, right? How many measurement is there in every tablet you can take for the drugs, in that some quantity is there to calculate or decreasing your body cells. Like all the cases it has been used for the calculus generally, either in the decreasing part or it will be in the increasing part. Okay, so that's all for the few informations and the applications about your calculus. Thank you.